I am Alien of the Pleiadian Collective. Today, I invite you to explore one of the greatest mysteries in existence. What is consciousness? You may think the answer is obvious. After all, you experience consciousness every moment of every day. You are conscious right now. You can hear these words. You can think about them. You can agree or disagree with them. Yet the closer we look at consciousness, the stranger it becomes. Consider this for a moment. You can see the world around you. You can hear sounds. You can feel emotions. You can remember the past and imagine the future. But who is it that experiences these things? Who is aware of the thoughts moving through your mind? Who is aware of the emotions moving through your body? Who is aware of the world itself? This awareness is what we are exploring today. Many beings throughout the galaxy have asked this question, not because consciousness is rare, but because it is so fundamental that it often becomes invisible. A fish may spend its entire life without understanding water, because it is surrounded by it. Likewise, many intelligent beings spend their lives surrounded by consciousness, without ever investigating its nature. From our perspective, consciousness is not a thing. It is not an object. It has no shape, no weight, no color, no location. You cannot place consciousness on a table and examine it. You cannot hold it in your hand. And yet, it is the one thing you know most directly. Everything you have ever experienced has appeared within consciousness. Every sight, every sound, every memory, every dream, every thought, every emotion, everything. Imagine you are watching clouds moving across the sky. The clouds constantly change. Some are large. Some are small. Some are bright. Some are dark. Yet the sky remains. Thoughts are like clouds. Emotions are like clouds. Experiences are like clouds. Consciousness is the sky. The sky allows the clouds to appear. Yet it is not limited by any individual cloud. Many humans identify themselves with the contents of consciousness rather than consciousness itself. They say, I am angry. I am afraid. I am successful. I am a failure. But from our perspective, these are temporary experiences moving through awareness. The awareness itself remains. Have you ever noticed that the you who experienced childhood seems strangely similar to the you who exists now? Your body has changed. Your beliefs have changed. Your memories have changed. Your understanding of reality has changed. Yet there is a sense of being that has remained present throughout your entire journey. A silent witness. A constant observer. This observer is closer to what we mean when we speak of consciousness. Now, let us explore something even more interesting. Where does consciousness come from? On your world, many believe consciousness is created by the brain. This may seem reasonable. When the brain changes, experience changes. When the brain sleeps, awareness changes. When the brain is injured, perception changes. These observations are valuable yet they do not fully explain what consciousness is. Imagine a scientist examining a radio. They discover that changing the radio changes the music. Damaging the radio distorts the sound. Turning off the radio stops the music from being heard. The scientist might conclude that the radio creates the broadcast. Yet another possibility exists. The radio may be receiving and translating a signal that already exists. We are not claiming this analogy proves anything. We offer it only as a way of thinking. What if consciousness is more fundamental than matter? What if awareness is not produced by the universe? What if the universe appears within awareness? This possibility has fascinated philosophers, mystics, and explorers of consciousness throughout many worlds. Imagine a dream. While dreaming, an entire world appears. Mountains appear. People appear. Events appear. Time appears. The dream feels real while it is happening. Then you awaken, and you realize the entire experience emerged within consciousness. Some have wondered whether waking reality may operate according to principles that are not entirely different. Again, this is not a statement of fact. It is an invitation to contemplate. Now let us explore another question. Why does consciousness exist? Why should awareness arise at all? Why is there experience rather than emptiness? This question remains one of the deepest mysteries known. From our perspective, consciousness appears to possess a natural desire for exploration. It seeks experience. It seeks understanding. It seeks creation. Through consciousness, the universe can observe itself. Through your eyes, existence experiences a unique perspective that has never existed before and will never exist again in exactly the same way. Your joys matter. Your struggles matter. Your discoveries matter. Each life becomes a lens through which reality learns more about itself. Perhaps this is why growth feels meaningful. Perhaps this is why curiosity feels natural. Perhaps this is why humans have always looked toward the stars. At a deep level, consciousness seems drawn toward expansion, toward greater awareness, toward greater understanding. Now you may ask, how does this help me in daily life? It helps because understanding consciousness changes your relationship with experience. When difficult thoughts arise, you remember that you are not the thought. When fear appears, you remember that you are not the fear. When sadness appears, you remember that you are not the sadness. You are the awareness within which these experiences are unfolding. This does not eliminate suffering, but it creates space around it, and within that space, wisdom can emerge. You become less reactive, more present, more capable of seeing reality clearly, more capable of appreciating the miracle of existence itself. The simple fact that anything can be experienced at all becomes extraordinary. The fact that you can see, feel, love, wonder, question, dream. These are not small things. They are expressions of consciousness itself. So the next time you find yourself lost in thought, pause for a moment. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your surroundings. Become aware of the awareness itself. Ask yourself, what is it that knows this moment? Do not rush to answer. Simply observe. For some questions are not solved through information. They are explored through experience. I am alien of the Pleiadian collective, and I leave you with this thought. Consciousness may not be something you possess. It may be what you truly are, and everything else may simply be an experience appearing within it.